Hi, guys. Hello, Fox. Happy New Year. Well, this time we're going to talk about politics in the Latin American world and the relationship to the U.S. Coming Donald Trump's administration. The first place, okay, bottom line, Costa Rica remains as the only safe place to invest and also the ideal one for pensionado status in all of Latin American speaking world. Why is it so? Well, even though it's a tiny country, it offers a lot of benefits. The democratic process, also the education of the people, the friendliness, the social medicine system, and also an economy that is boosting a better options for the future. The main problem is that the countries that remain number one, Uruguay and Panama, have their own problems. Uruguay, for instance, is too far away from the U.S., and then they chose in the last elections a leftist guy, a communist leader, was chosen as a president. We certainly don't know what's going to happen to that country in the near future. Argentina is in turmoil. It still doesn't know if the liberal regime or system that they pretend to have will really work out for the people. Chile is run by a communist guy in office. Bolivia is out of the question. And Peru is being inclined to much support from China in the near future. Colombia has a lot rate of poverty and they don't have even social security. 3 years ago there was some roar on the streets because of the lack of opportunities, and investment from abroad is making the economy stagnant. And what about the north? You know, guys, what's going on with Mexico? Mexico and the U.S. trade war and the tariffs that are probably set up by Donald Trump in the country would just bring some stagnation to the economy. Having a leftist rural girl or lady, Steinbach, I'm part German, but it looks like it's a German name. Is a leftist, oriented woman, and also she doesn't know what to do when Mexico is coming down to its knees, since most of the trade is with the U.S. and Donald Trump seems to be very straight concerning cars being made in the U.S., since it seems to be part of his future policy. El Salvador, you can go there and it's a stable country. I look up to Bukele in many ways, but the Bukele era, when it's over, you cannot guess what's going to happen in the country. And Nicaragua is out of the question. Guatemala, too much poverty as well. Ecuador is a democratic system in turmoil. Now that even the people chose not to exploit the oil fields, that will bring more problems to the government's budget. So, what remains? Costa Rica is still safe to come to visit and also to stay over, moreover to invest. With Chile is the number one country in human resources. That means people go to school, they go to university, they study, and English is becoming an important tool. Nowadays, there are more and more people who can be hired out as bilingual. So let's go. Costa Rica, give it a shot. Costa Rica is the ideal place to be. and to come and to remain here. The happiest country in Latin America with low inflation and the negative this year. And even, I'm sorry, the dollar is dropping, that means, but all the services are efficient, the country's clean. And if you go to Switzerland and you know, in Stockholm, one night goes to $100 in a place. But that doesn't mean the country is not safe. Some of my friends have been contaminated by foods in other Latin American countries, and with sanitation is not that good. You cannot find food vendors on the streets in Costa Rica if they don't have a sanitary license. You bet. Come to Costa Rica next time and make sure it will be enjoyable to you and your parties, as Costa Rica ranks with Chile as number one nations in Latin America. Chile too far away, and Chile is the wealth of Chile comes from copper mines, but that's it. They have the same institutions we do have. They do have running water like we do in every town, electricity, and schools. Costa Rica seems to be one of the most efficient countries, and now it's becoming a part of the group of wealthy countries of the world. You take care. Bye-bye. And you enjoy your stay in Costa Rica, where natural and parks and animals are the good thing to come to visit and watch. Goodbye. Pura vida.